Y'all men were talking about, Leicester have replaced Arsenal in the top 6.
Oh, yeah, I forget. I forget.
If you want to do that now, do it. And
Newcastle.
And these guys, Newcastle. They ain't going anywhere.
The question is now, are Liverpool still considered part of the Big Six?
Or
does the Big Six only change when Arsenal's off form?
Right.
We're back. It's episode 16. No, I'm certain it's 16. Yeah.
Let's check.
Yeah, it is episode 16. Although we just say episode now because it's gonna get to crazy numbers. But yeah, so it's been a nice week of football yet again. Yes, yet again. Where do we even start? Do we talk Champions League? We can.
Champions League.
Not. With Champions League, we don't have to talk specific game by game, but you can just highlight points. Juve being knocked out to the Europa League, losing 4-3 to Benfica. Is Benfica, ne? Yeah, I think so. You don't know.
Why are y'all rewarding these teams for not playing well? How are they getting a second chance at a trophy? Why is this a thing?
We've discussed this, man. It's forever. It's not gonna. Even Mourinho said it. The failed sharks of the Champions League. Now they come down to the Europa League.
Devour all of us.
Yeah, bro. It's like you fail a subject, and then they're like, let's put you. To the class of last year now, so you can get top student. No, you failed. You'll repeat it next year if you qualify.
Yeah, it's okay. It's like there are rewrites in football now. It's basically what this is. It's been covered. It's just it's humorous, man. It's humorous.
I see that they have an English kid at Juve that was apparently at Chelsea. So he came on. Hey, everybody was at Chelsea, but that's
I'm like, when you said Chelsea, I was like, of course,
of course. Everybody was at Chelsea.
It's like just spawned into existence.
It's like just there, when everybody's writing their memo, and then there was a year when he was in the Chelsea academy.
Then you just see pictures of that kid with Mason Mount in the academy. You're like, what?
Mount knows everybody in the world. There's a reason Messi was like, Mount is gonna be a baller. Messi doesn't. Who knows when Messi was there at Chelsea 1 year when he was under 5, and then you saw Mason Mount.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. That's like, it's like you said though. It's like you've seen everyone. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's mad, man. But he came on and looked lively. But obviously they lost. Still out. Atletico also. Is it confirmed out or possible out? I think they confirmed to Europa.
What is going on?
Because they were talking about Atletico's Dortmund. No, Dortmund. Who's in City's group? Club Brugge, ne?
Yeah.
And Brugge had like, hey, Dortmund could be, bro.
What is going on?
The Europa Sevilla. The Europa League. No, wait, isn't Sevilla in City's group?
Sevilla?
Yeah, I think no. Could be Sevilla or Dortmund. No. Dortmund could have gone top. No, it's Sevilla. It's Sevilla.
Sevilla, that's third. What is going on? Even
Sevilla.
Ajax going to Europa. Atletico are going to Europa. Let's see 1 point. I thought it's a wrap. They can't recover. Atletico, confirmed. They're down.
Yeah.
Barcelona also.
Of course.
Economic levers.
Yeah, all the levers in the world,
The audacity to pin your entire future on making quarterfinals. Not even round of 16. Who do you think you are? Who? Okay, fair enough. That's a football heritage. The allure, the pull.
Yeah, Barcelona.
Yeah, we can bring Messi back just by saying Messi pulled through. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But you think that you can just
guarantee Champions League.
Walk onto the pitch and tell the ball we're Barcelona and you're going to make it right in the quarterfinals. So what is this? What is
it? They thought like you go there, you step onto the field, they hear the anthem, they feel the kid, and then they're like, they ball out. Hey, man, Lewandowski, hey, big game. When the big games came knocking, hey. The best striker in the world, according to Ballon d'Or. Hey.
Even gave him an award specifically designed for him, just to stroke his ego.
Me, that whole thing.
Not stroke, but
I get it, because I still feel 2020.
Yeah.
So they'll forever be there trying to justify, rectify all of that.
Some say back-to-back Ballon d'Ors.
That's like 2020, 21 as well.
But
neither here nor there. Who knows either way, but the Lewandowski. My thing is to then retire away from Ballon d'Or. Yeah. How are you the best striker in the world? And then the guy who wins the Ballon d'Or is a striker.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't...
Reminds me...
What are you saying?
Reminds me... just to NBA, for those that watch know this. Yeah. It reminds me of when Marc Gasol won the Defensive Player of the Year over LeBron James. But he had the best defender in the league. Supposedly didn't even make the first team. It's like, what is going on here?
Man.
Yeah, fair,
it's one of those. Yeah. That's when I was like, how? What?
We'll leave those who are invested to make their investments.
Yeah, man. Yeah, if you have stock on it as a fan,
that's fair enough.
I feel for you because I don't know why. I just laugh at these things. I don't even know when it happened. I had to hear from other people it's Ballon d'Or tonight. I was like, oh.
It's
not that deep for me.
Yeah, same. I even tried. I remember the day I was like, oh snap, they don't have the Ballon d'Or on. Because it didn't show on the TV. I was like, I missed it again. And then you said, nah, dog, it's on this channel. I was like, snap, okay. Yeah, so man, our investment clearly isn't there. You know?
Yeah, man. Man, we'll discuss it afterwards. I like it. Complain how Gavi people were like, we don't know football because we talking about Gavi not deserve. Well, but I was listening to Handbrake Off and they said something which like put some perspective on it for me with Saka specifically. They were like, if you look at the people who are always nominated for the Copa, and the Ballon d'Or in itself, the whole hula baloo, the whole thing, you usually you do something in your league and you do something in Europe. So for Saka to make it there without having Europe last season, if you get what I'm saying, it's like, yeah, man.
Sir, may I ask a question?
Yeah.
Who was on the pitch and took a penalty in a major European competition? European competition. Who was there? Who? When they missed said penalty, was being targeted, if you will, racially targeted by millions and millions of his fellow countrymen.
Yeah, man.
Who had the eyes of the world on him in said European competition?
Yeah, maybe if England won that, they'd be like, he has to get the thing. But for me, man, it's like I said, for him, dog. I hope for him it's not that deep. You got to go to the Ballon d'Or. I saw he shared a moment with Mane.
Mane.
So yeah, man, you take it like that and then you move on. It's like they said with Beth Mead. It's like an acknowledgement, of like your baller. But like, don't be like, did I not win or anything like that. Just move on from it. But anyways,
Champions League,
Champions League.
Mind the segue.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Madrid. Between you.
That's how we go there, man. Let's go there. We do not. We had false eight. Do not support and do not condone. Reckless and uneducated. Gambling. Because that's what that was. You know this, man.
No, but it's not reckless to bet Real Madrid.
2.39 though.
Yeah, but why? We'll say it Betway. Look at the odds. If you're like, if City's playing Norwich and then Norwich is 2.5 and City's 2.3, Norwich is winning. Norwich is winning that game.
Just makes you like, no, there's no way. Betway has lost the plot.
Yeah. Betway doesn't make mistakes, guys. That's one thing to know. But yeah, when it's three of us, we'll create a ticket for those who so wish. Yeah.
I'd like to put out there,
Yeah, you don't have to bet.
I'm not liable. Just so y'all know.
Obviously.
Just so y'all know, I might not be a lawyer, but I am taking a business class, so I am able to, shield myself from any responsibility or any liability.
We're not out just saying you're gonna win. We're just saying this is what we think.
Yeah. But for me, Champions League, it's like, It's like
people are saying, man, Europa's where it's at now. Who wants to see more Benfica in the round of 16? When you can see more Barcelona.
Yeah, it's crazy. Originally it was Penta, but now
when you go team for team, man, it's like
pound for pound. You know they like making that statement, pound for pound.
Pound for pound.
But nah, joking aside, dog. Watch the Champions League. The teams that made the round of
watch everything.
The team
if you
that
can.
Now I'm saying if you had to choose, I mean, choose choose Champions League, man. There's a reason those teams. There's a reason they made the round of 16s because they are the better team. The better football will probably be played in the Champions League than in as opposed to Europa. Even though Barcelona is again fighting for their life, so maybe Tiki-taka might come back.
There's no money left. No, they can go. They can go win the whole thing.
Listen, I was just saying, I'm not a finance guy, but one would think, it would be enticing for.
They definitely have to win it.
The banks to be like, give us leeway, please. Pull another financial leeway. Be like, hey, if we make Champions League, we get another go to the quarterfinals again.
You think they'd go again?
They'll go
double
again.
Down.
Yeah, double down.
Then it becomes Spotify, Apple Music, Camp Nou.
Like fight for whose name comes first.
Yeah. It's like, you don't want to pay more. You don't want to pay more Spotify. We'll just say it's alphabetical order. Put Apple Music first. But man, Champions League, guys, definitely it's been interesting. It's definitely been interesting. Because this is what it's all about. People were like, the teams, the prestigious teams of the European Super League are in the Europa League.
Right.
So this is what the people wanted. They were like, no, you can't just guarantee that because you're a big name club that you're gonna slaughter these guys, and these guys are now showing. This is what we want to see.
It's a metamorphosis in football, and it started a while. Like we've been talking about this, and it's good to see now because usually Champions League would echo Bundesliga, where it's like, Bayern are behind 20 points with like 9 games left, and somehow they win the league title. Same thing. Champions League was like, what's the Sheriff's Pool beat Real Madrid 3-0. So now it's like, Real Madrid, there's no way, and then they win 7-0. So it's good to see that teams are finally leveling the playing field somewhat in some way.
Man, I think all these teams just took the Super League personal, and now it's just like, but what I don't understand is why you're mentioning Man United and Arsenal when you're mentioning these prestigious teams that fell to. We didn't fall to the Europa League. We earned the Europa League. There's a difference.
We played a season. Man.
You see, when your girl dumps you and you now go and get the girl that always wanted you, it's not the same thing as me. You always wanted that girl, or no, not always wanted, but I chose her. You know what I mean? You were like, she's gone now, might as well. You know what I mean? But man.
Hey man, there's no shame. Go on and win it. It might not benefit you monetarily, but
it's a trophy.
It's a trophy, right.
Get those if you're Barcelona. You get these young guys, used to winning European silverware, even if it's not Champions League.
Next, let me see. Just be sure. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Next week, what should do today?
What's next week?
Nah, we'll do it next week. Okay. The thingy, not like the round of 16 roundup type of vibe, Because
let's wait
tomorrow,
for the confirmed things.
because tomorrow is the last round of group games, so we'll run it
as the electricity comes back.
and there was light.
But we can get before we get to the prayer, Napoli.
Oh yeah, I'm saying good guy's name, number 77. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
You all know what I'm talking about. If you don't know, just say Napoli, number 77. I'm not gonna try.
Up.
Yeah, so. Yeah, okay, next Messi, I'll say. I've been seeing that.
People need to stop that, man. Just let him be him. There's no need to make him the next anything. And it's his first season. It's the first season we're seeing him, and I didn't hear of him until now.
Right.
I don't know if there's a loyal fan out there who's like, when he was 15, I had tickets to it. Sure. That's you. But man, there's no need to put that type of pressure on him. Let him play his football. Napoli is the only... is it them and PSG, or is it just them? Because Madrid lost, the undefeated team in the top 5.
In their leagues.
No. All across. They haven't lost a single game this season.
Okay,
Did they lose to Liverpool,
rewind. Way back. I don't remember what episode it was, but hence why you watch every single episode so you can correct me in the comment section.
Yeah.
Remember when there was like a graphic going around where it's like the only undefeated teams in Europe, Real Madrid, Arsenal, and then there was like 3 teams and Ajax.
No, I think Napoli were there, but Ajax won because Italy is in the European top 5.
Yeah, top 5.
Yeah, Ajax
weren't there. Yeah, right. I was like, okay. And then there's some such was like, Real Madrid are the only teams that's undefeated. I was like, what is going on here? That's why when I say this, I'm like...
But yeah, it's mad because it's not the guy's first. I think it's his second season now.
There.
Yeah, Luciano. He was
Spalletti. The manager, you mean? Yeah, he was it.
Yeah, I'm not talking about I think that guy's new. I think he came for like 10 million.
Yeah. Spalletti's been around. I remember when I was still a football hipster.
I
used to watch my certain shows, certain channels on YouTube. Dudes used to say he's a bad manager. So
clearly they were wrong, or he improved, which is possible.
Yeah.
You know, it's possible.
Just like a certain somebody has regressed, but
I'm thinking I have 2 people popping in my brain. Let me not jump straight into that because it's gonna seem like you led me to said person. Did you see the Ronaldo Gary Neville thing?
Wait, Maisden.
Did you see why?
No, why?
Because Gary Neville was like, let's be honest. They score more goals without him. They are better without him and all of that stuff.
Snap,
he doesn't want to be here. He should just leave.
Yeah,
and then...
became personal with me.
I'm sure he sent him a WhatsApp. Hey, Joe, why you saying... they have like this. I'm sure there's a group chat. Ronaldo's boys. Sure, Neville got kicked out. No. Because, he was like, what? Oh, I guess I'm off the Christmas list. He meant I'm out of the WhatsApp group. That's what he meant. But, man. Rashford... scores to win.
Yeah,
so
bullet head, it was crazy head. Right?
Bullet head.
But I will say this: Taylor Carey didn't even try to jump. He didn't even try.
Damn, man, he didn't believe.
He didn't even try, bro. I was like, what is going on? Yeah. So you remember that thing, guys? I don't know if you saw it, and it wasn't going around, but I remember his tweet. Like a West Ham signed all the 83 overalls on FIFA.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, it's so true, bro. And I was watching that game, and I was like, I didn't see Lucas Paqueta on there. And I was just thinking, damn, bro, you also finna be an 83 overall. 83
overall. What you signed up for? Isn't he 83? I think he actually might be. If I'm wrong, I think he might genuinely be 83. Like, hey, man. I don't know if FIFA tells these guys early that, hey, yo, here have the ratings. You know, their scouts don't scout players. They go to EA's headquarters. Like, give me the overalls.
Sign him.
But man, last 1-0. They haven't been doing that. Haven't been great. But I think pushing for the Conference League could be great. Could be a way to secure like Europa. Because I think for West Ham, if you like top 10 finish and you qualify for Europa via Conference League, because it's a chain upwards, right? So So I wouldn't be mad at that as a West Ham fan. I don't know about others.
It's just it's European football. It counts. Don't let them tell you otherwise. It's not a league.
Mourinho was celebrating that it's legit. He's the only manager to win the Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League.
Even though there's only been one opportunity to do
so. He's the first to ever do it. Man. And then Pep was praising United, and then Ten Hag was like, man, there's still a lot to do if we want to make Champions League and all of that.
I saw that thing where he needs Fabrizio was like, he needs full backs, and then people are like, oh, that means Delo's on the outs. Like, nah, dog, you just say
competition.
Yeah, he needs depth because Wan-Bissaka's on the outs. That's
And I don't know about the left side because I don't know how he feels about Luke Shaw. Malacia was in and then he wasn't. So
that's the name that immediately popped into my head when I saw the first line. I was like, hey, you should sign the left back. What's going on now?
Yeah.
I was like,
I understand if you say the full back, but backs.
Plural.
That's the unless he's like finna milk someone 50 million for Luke Shaw and then reinvest.
Yeah, apparently Luke Shaw is one of the best passing, ball controlling. His technical footballing ability is unmatched. So according to fans,
unmatched by who? Unmatched like for fullback or unmatched as in like he's been on Tinder for a year and not got a single match. What unmatched are we talking about?
So my man, hey man, do not be surprised if they like fleece West Ham for like 30, 35 mil.
I mean, Cresswell is a bit, on the older side now.
There you go.
But isn't Luke Shaw also like pushing 30,
Might be.
Or is it like 27 and I just added 3 years tax?
Yeah, I know. It's been around for a long time. Since you're on United, I don't know, man. There's nothing to talk about from that game. I mean, if you want to talk about the throw-in that should not have been a throw-in.
Yeah, that's where I was like, I hate them out. That's when I saw that decision. I knew I see where it's going. Because as much as I don't like football being like that, but I'm just like, nah, full well you can't with your whole heart say that ball went out. I was like, nah, man, I'm good.
Personally, I'm not invested in their football, so I much rather the paper talk. Because interestingly enough, I'm going there. Yeah, interestingly enough, after that game, the propaganda began. I'm gonna get to Martinez. That was before the game. Let me get to the other one where it's like after the game, where it's like propaganda skyrocketed.
Yeah.
You saw the Spain provisional World Cup squad. So my man's there after the game. They're like, how could he not? How could he not? And it's like, have you seen the saves? And it's like, even during the game, I think the commentator was like, not to like paraphrasing correctly, but he made mention of like, he's like, hey, this is a great goalkeeper. How could he not? I'm like, bro. But
hey man,
the body of work speaks. Because I can guarantee you right now, I don't know about the other two. Is it 2 gents?
Apparently there are 5 goalkeepers that were selected.
Yeah, 5. No, I'm just saying I can guarantee the 3 other gents. Let me just pull up the thing. Just make sure I have the right names. Oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah. I can guarantee you Unai Simon has had a better season so far than De Gea. I can guarantee you Sanchez, Brighton's number 1, is definitely by a mile. It's not even close. Don't tell me about De Gea did this in 2017. De Gea did that. No, Sanchez has been a better goalkeeper, I don't say, for the past 2 seasons.
I feel De Gea hasn't been the same since that Ronaldo free kick. It broke him. Because we all know Ronaldo's free kicking abilities instead of a blind mouse, but somehow allowed him to score, and that shattered him. That's what I personally. That's my conspiracy theory. That Ronaldo free kick shattered the A, and he's never been the same.
I want to bring up something in that regard, but let me just get done with my point. Thirdly, Kepa. I'm taking Kepa.
But you can't with your whole heart say better season because Kepa hasn't had the body of work.
Of course. I'm just saying. Well, if I'm the coach, if I'm him, if I'm Dude, what's his face?
Enrique.
Yeah, if I'm Enrique,
keepers on form.
I'm not waking up in cold sweats at night because I took Kepa over De Gea. No, whatever.
I mean, it's like for me, it's like, hey man, you have 2 keepers who you're like, okay, and then the other one's just like, come for the vibes. How would United fans and these pundits feel if De Gea was included in that list, knowing he's the 3rd choice goalkeeper?
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So as Ten Hag said, out of respect for his career,
just leave him out. Just
stay home.
Because man, I'm looking at it. I was like, oh, bro's from Getafe. Okay, let me look. How's Getafe doing? I don't keep up with La Liga, but let's go see.
Yeah.
And this chance, I one position away from the relegation slots. So I'm like, mate, De Gea could have squeezed in, but like you said, out of respect for his career, there.
Yeah, but you never know, man. But you could look at his stats
and we could tell a
maybe they'd be going down.
Right.
If it wasn't for him.
But I just want to say he definitely is not first choice, and he definitely isn't second choice. And you can argue with me, and we'll pull up the numbers.
No, right now you can say he's not top 5 because he's literally not top 5.
Right. Because if I'm Enrique, I'm like number 1 is Unai and number 2 Sanchez, right?
Kepa or someone else.
Right. So
because that team still needs to get thinner.
Yeah, it's like 24. Go to the World Cup 22 or 24.
23, I think.
23. Right.
There's no way you go with more than 3 goalkeepers.
True. So man, just let it go, bro. You've had your World Cups.
United fans should be happy that he's gonna be rested. You know, just like City fans, I'm sure they're smiling through their ears that Erling Haaland would look at him now going down, getting hurt. That he's now going to a World Cup.
Yeah, so he can just recover, right. So my point when you mentioned De Gea got shattered by the whole thing. I was like, I mean, if you're France, you don't do this. But I feel like once you win the World Cup, don't try and go back to back. It's not worth it. Just be like, we won the World Cup, rebuild. Dog, it's not even because of the footballing ability. It's the World Cup curse, bro. It's a curse. I don't believe in curses, but
also, but with France, it's deeper than that. No, because you remember the whole Mbappe issue and like talking about how they're getting paid and all of that. So now Mbappe was like the only one on strike, but I'm sure everybody agreed to do it. So it's like they already off-field issues that are. And in 2010,
shades of 2010,
off-field issues leading into the World Cup. Anelka getting sent home. If they send Mbappe home, Father God.
So it's a wrap. Man, they never could have managed anything in his life ever again. I'm the Filipinos, like pulling up to the job site. It's like, I'll take under 9. So it's like, nah, fam.
Who do you think you are? We have a new Mbappe here.
Then you ruin him too.
When he says he wants sliced lemons, you run to the shops. But World Cup vibes aside, the hipster, see, Kepa went down. If that's serious, the hair's like, baby. I used to pray for times like this.
We'll get to them. But man, it's like it's
crazy. I'm seeing Potter out already.
It's crazy.
Already on the socials.
It's crazy, man.
It's like it's his first defeat for Chelsea.
It's crazy. It is quite literally. So it's crazy to see. I'm
already seeing Potter Brighton. Out. I'm already seeing Sterling was trending. But like, why are you acting like you didn't know? Because if you are Chelsea fans who go every week to go watch Chelsea, there's a high chance that 60 to 70% of you are also English and English fans, which means you know Sterling very well. Very, very well. Why are you acting like, but this is not what we signed? It is.
He scores anything. Anything within 6 yards, just know it ain't going in. That's what I was gonna say. So don't be shocked.
Potter needs to be there like, alright, Sterling, when you get inside the 6-yard box, flick it back. Let someone else take the shot.
Man, it's not going in.
Let's get your assist numbers up. But like it's so why are you upset that this is who he is when this has always been Raheem?
It's like, man, I feel like the new manager bounce definitely jaded their minds.
Yeah, because they were not gonna make it out of that championship. Those back-to-back wins against AC. That was mad. I don't know if it's lucky, but mad. Nobody, so I did not see that coming. Because when I was like, okay, they've sacked Tuchel. They have AC Milan back-to-back.
Europa, it's a wrap. Pick it up.
So be glad that he did that. Understand that he has not signed anyone. As much as he's like, Cucurella's here, like, my boy! It's like preemptive sales, underhanded.
He's already plotting. He's already plotting because Chelsea rotates every single game. That should tell you all you need to know because Trevor Chalobah started at centre back.
Yeah, but he's a centre back. Why are you saying it like that?
You don't sign Africa's best centre back just to put him on the bench.
Hey, man,
you don't just be like, we see Jorginho, but Loftus-Cheek is going to start. We have a striker in Aubameyang, but Kai Havertz is going to start up top.
Hey, didn't he score? Was that another game? But yeah, man.
Yeah, my point is like, bro, every game as a Chelsea fan right now, a player
don't know.
Well, yeah, correctly.
Yeah.
It's like every single game, whomever, it doesn't matter who you are, whomever played fantastic, score a hat-trick the previous game, you're not guaranteed to start the next game. So
yeah, man.
So it's
do you think he's overthinking too much, or he's still in the vibe of giving everybody a chance? Like, okay, I've seen Aubameyang and Sterling. Let me see Aubameyang and Havertz.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah,
I've seen Koulibaly and Thiago Silva. Now let me see Koulibaly and Azpilicueta. Like,
I feel like well, you don't know, just like hypothesis, process of elimination. Just go, I feel as though Todd just told him, dog, you have time. Just, get your quote unquote get your poo off, if you will. You know? So just to censor myself.
I just don't see. Because then it's like, okay, you spend all that money and then you sack Tuchel almost immediately after that. And then you tell the next guy, "Hi, dog, even if you finish 10th, it's
okay.
It's like that. I can't process that." Or maybe it's like me. Maybe Todd's like, "What is this?"
Like,
I know it's called soccer at home, but this is not football. It's like, just pack it up. Maybe that's the whole thing.
Yeah, so man,
and Spurs. Hi. Every week is the same thing. I feel those guys, man. Sure, they scored 3 goals. Yeah, you just unprecedented the way they play.
I feel
it's almost always, yo, please, guys up top, save us. It's like they never have they ever had a foothold of a game. Maybe one where they won like 5-1. But even then, it might be they were counter-attacking every 2 minutes.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. And the way Conte is playing, what he said, he was like, when it's a big game, we're not close, It's like, I see him going, man.
Yeah, I
see him going.
It's one of those. It's another Jose Mourinho situation at United. Even
but he got backed, though. Yeah, he got backed.
Yeah,
he got backed. They spent.
And I feel like with Spurs, that come end of the season, it will be a case of
if they don't make Champions League, I think he's gone.
I mean, I feel like Spurs are just going to make up their numbers, Just a traditional top 6. They're just going to be just make up the numbers. I don't feel like they're going to be so bad that they don't make it.
Yeah, because the thing is, they are getting results. But my thing is like, you're not gonna win like this forever.
Yeah, it's just mediocrity yet again.
You're not, bro. Like,
I mean, hey man, Conte's he's got him in a very Spurs position, It's like, dog, this is where y'all have always been. So y'all want more from him because, he has the reputation. But looking at it, you can't be mad because he's basically just, it's just, y'all are stagnant right now.
My whole thing with them is like, hey, man, as much as football doesn't work like that, if the other teams were not pathetic,
then y'all would
you know what I mean? Because if I look at the log now and I'm like, okay, it's Arsenal, it's City, it's Spurs, nah? Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, it is Spurs. Yeah, it is Spurs.
Hey, Spurs are up there.
No. I'm finna say no. Okay, I know what I mean. I know what I'm trying to say. But go on, Spurs.
Yeah. If the other guys were not so bad, which I'll say again is not how football works. You are what you are. Liverpool are what they are. If you are gonna trickle down because of that, because of the natural order or balance of things, Spurs are like 5th or 6th. We could be like 3rd or 4th. Do you know what? Do you get what?
I get you. If everything was the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Which is, again, is not how football works. Speaking of not how football works, Virgil van Dijk. My agenda.
My man said a whole eulogy on YouTube for his record. I was like, bro, it ain't that deep, eh?
No, they had a whole montage.
Yeah, my man was there. YouTube shorts. It's like, well, Virgil van Dijk's 70 games played, 59 won, 1 loss. So.
Here it is. At the hands of the mighty, who was it? Leeds.
Yeah.
Before that game, I swear to God, this was, if I had money in my bed to I was there. I was like, this man is saying he's never lost this much his whole career. Leeds are in bad form. Van Dijk hasn't lost in 4 years. Leeds are gonna win this game, bro.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, somebody posted it was like, I've never seen such a drastic decline from a team. And then somebody quote tweets, Klopp spotted their Dortmund team. It's like, dog, it's happening all over again.
Quote it again.
Life is a cycle. Life is a cycle. It keeps happening to this guy, dog. It keeps happening.
There was other the homie on Twitter was like, I don't know what the original tweet was, but then he was like, he'd take Klopp now, blah blah blah, over Arteta, what. I'm like, nah, I would have taken Klopp then, when Wenger was still in charge, but now. Like the only way you even look twice at Klopp, and even then I wouldn't. I don't speak for Arsenal fans, I speak for me. If Arteta's like, alright, I'm going to Man City now. You know what I mean? And we need a manager who can look at him. I wouldn't. I'd rather have Patrick Vieira. I'll say it. I'd rather have Patrick Vieira.
Okay.
But like, man, Klopp.
It's alright, bro. Pick it up.
Where to from here, man, for him?
Hiring, huh?
That's my thing. Because also, where to for Liverpool? You ain't gonna get no Steven Gerrard.
No, do you want him? Why do you want him?
There's still, the bookkeepers are there. He has the odds for next Liverpool manager.
Some nasty work right there. Some nasty work. My point is, man.
It's like SJ said, it's a thing with the English text. If Gerrard wasn't English, they'd not be saying all these things.
Yeah, they would not be looking at him, because that's how Frank Lampard got his job as well.
Yeah,
because how do you get a promotion for finishing 8th back to back?
Yeah, man.
It's like, hey, Derby's like, Derby's fire, the best team up and coming. Look at them, still in the championship.
No, but then they had serious issues. With the points deduction and Rooney paying players himself and all of that.
And I'm saying in the prime of the Lampard years there. When Lampard was there, when it's like prime years with Mason Mount, him and his son, they're running the team. They're like, they got next. Just wait till they get promoted. Where are they now?
Man.
Yeah, so man, don't buy too much into it. And honestly, for Klopp, somebody's gonna be out there. Let me see.
Yeah, he is. His reputation is not gonna be damaged by this season.
Yeah.
That's the reality of things. It's like, I don't know if Carlo Ancelotti feels him and his eyebrows need a break.
Yeah, it's there. You know. Yeah. Oh, wow. Hey, forget Carlo. Hey, Xavi. Skip past, but skip past, bro.
The style of football, you know. Are
you trying to win or are you trying to look good whilst losing?
Do you want me to answer that for Barcelona? Do you want me to answer that for Barcelona?
But honestly, I look at them, I'm like, yeah, that's where Klopp can rebuild, because he's done it before. It's going to happen again. He's going to leave Liverpool and he's going to go win some trophies elsewhere again.
The problem with Klopp is, granted, I'm seeing Jordan Henderson on the bench a lot more now.
It's good.
Fair enough. You can't. I said it. I don't remember what episode. I'm not gonna plug like you plugging, but I said it before, man. You can't be turning over your team less than the team you're chasing. Your players are already not as good.
Right.
Just put a point blank fact. They're already not as good as those guys. Because if they were, they'd be winning.
Yeah.
And then those guys are getting help quicker than you are. So that's where, outside of his pass, diagonal cross, inshallah football. Yeah. Outside of that, I'm putting that one side.
Yeah.
That's where I feel like the biggest flaw in Klopp's Liverpool was. Yeah. Whether you want to say it's FSG, whether you want to say it's the recruitment guys, whether you want to say Klopp is hiding behind this and he doesn't want to spend. They've spent badly. As much as they'll say Liverpool, the recruitment, they get it just right because they don't have money like City. Navigate.
I don't know if you... They had the one good window which set them up for like
Yeah,
Oh,
Coutinho.
yeah, it set them up for the last 5 years. Yeah.
You know, Barcelona aren't going to come knocking every season to help you reboot. They're not.
Because it was that one season and they stumbled onto. I mean, you can't tell me this guy's already looking at Ellison. They kind of stumbled onto it. They're like, oh shit, we put 4 past him. But, it could have been more. So they're like, Ellison. And then they're like, oh, snap, Van Dijk. Oh, we remember what we did with Mane.
Van Dijk, they really wanted him.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, it's like, they lucked out. I'd say they lucked out.
It's not every January transfer window Barcelona's going to come and 40 something, man. Like, bro. So, I don't know. That's why I said, like, bro, you sell Salah, you sell him. Nah, don't even try and start laughing. You sell him to the point where it's like, okay, bro, you've done everything you can.
Mm-hmm.
Go and get as much money as you can. Who knows? You can get 100. Like it's 1 year left of Salah's contract. 100 million Barcelona. Yeah. They pull lever number 57.
That's my thing. That's what I was about to say.
You know what I mean?
I was like, bro, ain't nobody paying 100 mil for Salah unless it's coming from La Liga. Literally, they're the only guys. Because remember that whole. Again,
PSG,
which is why you watch every single episode.
Yeah.
La Liga is the only league. Literally the only league. I mean, sure, PSG did. They had 220 mil for Neymar, but release clause. And 108 from Mbappe.
Yeah.
Okay. They were lost in the sauce. That was that one season, and they were lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
Other than that, you won't find any other team except for La Liga team. Continuously, season for season.
As I think about it, Real could have done it.
Yeah, that's
for Salah. You miss out on Haaland, you miss out on Mbappe.
Yeah.
Liverpool's like, here's Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Season for season. It's only Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, and Real Madrid. Snap. You might even find a season where Sevilla might be crazy enough, or Villarreal might be crazy enough, where they're like, you know what? We can dig deep into our pockets. We can move finances around. That's the only league. I don't get why they do that, but that's the only league where Salah or Liverpool rather could get like 100 plus for Salah.
Yeah, so, and then you like, alright. So we have like maybe you keep Mane, maybe, but I don't want to make this about Mane because that's not my point. You like, if we're gonna spend, we'll spend 40 million. Up top, get a right winger who can develop, a right winger, whatever. And then the midfield where it's, oh Lord have mercy, spend the 60 million, get it together. You structure with Borussia Dortmund. You like, here's 50 million now, 10 million. If we win the league, it's 30 million. Hey, FM boys know what I'm talking about. That's how
but they need somebody to hold it down in midfield. So maybe they go to Serie A and they like Tonali, AC Milan. Here's the Guap.
No, but Fabinho is nice.
The thing is with Fabinho, hence why I said to hold it down, is because he's not available. He's never available.
Yeah, Thomas Partey.
Hey. What injury? It's over. Charges over.
That's what Bo I've been saying. We can even segue from Liverpool to Arsenal.
It's a bad segue, man. Liverpool's finished.
Yeah, I've been saying, because I've seen people who like, realistically, who stops this Arsenal? Bro, a club called Man City, that's one. And one injury to Thomas Partey, and all of it unravels.
Because
somebody can't do that.
Yeah, you definitely
I love El Neni, but he's not Thomas Partey. That's where people like, Thomas Partey is so good. You wanna talk smack on El Neni. El Neni is a good player.
Yeah, it's just Thomas Partey.
He's just not Thomas Partey.
And hence why, hey man, there's a reason Stan invested. That's when the investment started. Yeah. It's like, bro, how special do you have to be for Stan to be like, what's my wallet? Josh!
Like calling the Denver Nuggets. It's like, hey, yo, can't we tell Jokic you're going to buy him some cream snacks this week? The LA Rams is like, hey, what do I have? You know?
It's like, hey, cut a gent. How much is contract worth? Cut that gent. It's like bringing Thomas Partey. So it tells you all you need to know, man.
Yeah, Thomas Partey is huge, man. His influence is crazy.
Yeah, he's done wonders
to the team.
Right.
Loved how they bounced back